What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy UAG back with another episode of the Weekly Retro Party. And let's start the show. Without further ado, let's bring the corner man, the right hand man, the OG, Maddads. What up, Maddads? What's going on?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? You all right?
I'm doing
That's all I got to
baby.
say today. I ain't gonna put it. Never mind. Let me do it.
No,
There you go.
Tight shirt with the dead
This ain't
skin.
tight. This one right here.
That ain't tight. That's regular.
This is just a regular. That's what I mean.
That's a regular
shirt.
All right.
You know what I mean?
And we got Sherlock Holmes up in this bitch. He's over here doing investigations, finding out what next cabin is gonna be hacked. My man OTG.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll give people a clue. I think I got my finger on it. Who's to be the next person? And I think I'll look at him this way.
I don't know what you're talking about. And without further ado, we got Mr. Hollywood Hustle. Mr. Hustle and Flow. The man that appears on everyone's channel at least once a week. My man, Mr. Mo. How you doing, sir? I know you are trying to, pose for your album cover, but we do need your presence today, right now, if you could do that for us.
Good evening, everybody. The talent is here. The talent. See, I'm Hollywood, so if I'm Hollywood Moat now, I'm just rolling with it. Hell, I even changed my name to it. It now says Hollywood Moat. I'm just running with it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just Hollywood. You know what I mean? So all you other B-list stars, stand down. Welcome to the A show.
What up? I mean, we I guess we're bringing the heat early. Normally we wait about 5 minutes to bring the heat, but we're starting the heat early, and I enjoy that kind of shit, to be honest with you. Anyway, guys, let's do a little things a little bit different today. We're gonna start the show with a little bit off the top topics. First of all, I want to say congratulations to my Canadian brother from up north, Mr. Maple Syrup himself, Michael B. Congratulations on bringing that healthy baby boy into this world. And hopefully you make him play correctly and not let go of the joystick when he's doing Hadoukens. Please, thank you very much. Just had to say that real quick because I was a little bit perturbed with watching a video of yours, and I was wondering why you was doing that.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's a Canadian thing, or if I didn't know, but I appreciate you. Right? We got Turbo Joe in the chat, console fanboy, RB, author. We got the usual suspects. I saw a chairman here, Rainwater. We got the They got the iiRcade. They know I'm going to be talking something today, so they came in here to make sure that I stay fair weather. I will try to keep it clean, you guys. Okay. And with off the top, there's another thing that happened yesterday. There was a gentleman by the name of Keo Daikin, and he's been talking smack to Mr. Kanzar Russ for almost a year. Telling him he's been ducking him. Telling him you don't want to see me. Telling him if I saw him in Marvel vs. Capcom, I would destroy him. Well, yesterday the Piper came and he couldn't pay the bill. He went down 0 to 10. So can we have a moment of silence for Keo Daikin? Rest in peace. And the next topic that we'll be talking about is that, if you haven't been living under a rock, you know that House of the Dead came out.
Time out. We just gonna breeze past that Keo Daikin thing. Hold on. Go back to that. Go back to that. Oh no. Go back to that. Cause no. Because that dude Keo Daikin built up a whole storyline over a year. And it was gonna be this epic clash of the Titans, but just like a dude who popped a blue chew 3 hours before he met up with the chick, you know what I'm saying? When he came to perform, he came for the performance, and was nothing showing. You know what I mean? It's like that clip that's going around on YouTube right now, the dude who done got down bad and talking about they got Siri pregnant. It's like that, you know what I'm saying? This dude showed up and had every excuse in the world. Oh, my buttons are different. Oh, the fight stick slides. The fight stick's not meant to be for a lap. What?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what? I was like, hold on.
One thing I do got to say about that is that you should never use the joystick as being an excuse when you brought your own joystick.
Right. And they try to make you like, oh, I got it from Micro Center. So you knew what you were buying. You knew what you were buying. You didn't come equipped with the tools, bro. That's like you giving it, that's like you being intimate with a young lady, and then 37 seconds later it's over, and then be like, yo, I swear it never happens like that all the time. I swear it don't. You know what I mean? That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. We ain't just gonna breeze past that like it's free. You know what I mean?
I said, you know, you don't want to throw dirt on a man when he already buried. He was buried. That boy was buried. Like I felt sorry for that guy. Like it was pineapple season yesterday, boy. He got all the pineapples.
Bro, at that point, you don't even insult the pineapples. Dude, for like the first 4 rounds, he didn't even knock out the first character, fam. Like it was stopped. Like bro, like legitimately, like if we were in the hood or we were in the block, you know what I'm saying? That dude would have been 5-0 skunk. Like it'd have been Rap City. That dude B was just sitting there playing with him. He might as well been sitting there with one hand, moving one stick, and the other hand having a drink. Like, yeah, so this is what I was trying to get him to do, and now I see why he's ducking. And then B Kong, the nice individual that B Kong is, he tried to nerf him. It's like, well, yeah, I probably got like 8,000 games. You know what I'm saying, over than he did. But he was the one talking shit. And if you talking shit, you have to back that up. That was a waste of mother time.
You know,
guess he got tore up.
Tore up is not the word, bro. The only reason that he beat one guy is because B-Kong stopped using Spider-Man as his main and went to Mega Man.
Right.
Yeah. Mega Man, he got a nice Mega Man though.
Yeah, but you know his Spider-Man is that much nicer. So Spider-Man wasn't letting that boy live, bro.
Right. And so I don't know what's worse, the fact that B was sitting there beating on him, or the fact Bobby Voo's in the background like, yeah. I got all the cash on B-Kong. I told you, come on, Keo Pal. Oh, you got what? And then he started speaking to family in a whole other language. It was like, come back, Keo Dyken still getting stomped out. And then it was like, yo, and then the killer to me was, fam, he was like, yo, well, if this was Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, it'd be different. And then that dude B was like, yo, I got that on Steam. We can load it up right now.
Download that right now. He's like, nah. I use the pad.
All right, now I just wanted to say that. Let's move forward, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't use Micro Center for the excuses, bro. That's my thing, dude.
Hey, the other pineapples that Joe brought up.
Yes. Joe. Again, rest in peace to my brother. That's my brother from the BX, but he's been buried. So I mean, I will say this to on his defense, he did do a showing. At least he didn't pull no like Keo. He came back. He gave 4 wins.
Yeah.
But damn, Turbo Joe said, nah, bro. All right, enough of this fucking playing. Let me show you how this is done. So it was hilarious, to say the least. We had a good time. It was a fun time. We also had Zohar come in there trying to represent and stuff like that. He did his video, but his video is, you know, it's very Fox Newsy. It's very Fox Newsy. It only shows the victories and never the losses. But again, you got to give the man his credit where credit was due. He did win some. But there was a guy in there that, you know, destroyed some people there. He did his thing over there in the laundry match, doing the gauntlet after he had his fight with Turbo Joe. And that man, I think he's here. Let's talk to him real quick.
Oh,
what up, bro?
What's up? Welcome.
No, put the glove away, bro. We can't even hear you.
We got cleaned up too.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Jesus Christ. First of all, his internet is good because I see him nice and crispy.
Like he didn't went to the barber, you know what I'm saying? He didn't spend $850, you know what I'm saying? It's nuts and berries and got clean.
Nah, man. You're still muted, broski.
Juice.
You think he got S curls on?
All right, so here I'm gonna fill in the welcome to die text. Yeah, man, you know, Turbo Joe beat me 10-4. I'd have had more wins. I probably would have won if
Go ahead and say it.
You know what I'm saying? I probably would have won if I wouldn't have messed around with Ninja Turtles.
What he's gonna say?
Go ahead and talk about Tekken.
He's gonna say, yeah.
Oh yeah, I beat Maddads.
I fucking destroyed Maddads.
Hold on a second. So that be the part where I say, hey, yo, welcome to die. You sure you want to talk about Tekken right now? Because didn't Travis MCP pretty much hand you a W in Tekken 5-4 Sunday? Yeah. Travis is nicer than I am, bro. I'd have Bill Belichick him out, bro. He'd have lost. That'd have been his L. You know what I mean? But
oh man, dude. I just gotta say I love my I love this community. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Mr. Console Fanboy. Welcome to Die Lost at Soul Calibur and MK1 in the same week.
Congrats, Console Fanboy, man. Congrats for getting a YouTube partner, man. Congrats to you, man.
Console Fanboy's leaving out the main thing is that even though Welcome to Die lost at Mortal Kombat, he won the gauntlet against everyone, including Zohar at the end. And then what happened with the Ultimate? Was it Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 that Zohar like quit or something like that? I kind of was out of it. I was so tired in that time.
He did quit. He won the first one. I mean, what's it called? Welcome to Die beat him off the game. He beat him the first time. He's like, yeah, I'm done with that shit. I'm done with that. But it was funny. It was funny. It's always a fun time, right? I will talk about it beforehand, but actually while he's gone, maybe he'll come back. But I wanted to show you a segment that we're going to talk about real quick. This is a new segment that we have on the channel, and it is called Shitty Game Reviews. And so this is our first episode of this, so bear with me. I hope you guys enjoy it. It should be fun. At least for me, it will be.
You thought Double Dragon, the ones you guys played the other day with Steps and Sosa, you thought that was bad. Wait until you get a load of this. Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, man, little Welcome to Die. He was so happy the new Double Dragon game was coming out to the Super NES. After that wonderful beat 'em up game, Super Double Dragon, that shit was dope. And I was just, little Welcome to Die was just waiting for a sequel. This shit came out and man, ran to the store with my parents. I bought this shit thinking this would be the greatest beat 'em up sequel ever. Little Welcome to Die got home, popped that cartridge in, and was in for the worst Street Fighter 2 clone ever, based on the shitty Channel 9 animated series. It was horrible. It's something that shouldn't be talked about. Not even now. Till this day. Till this day! So somehow, Channel 9's Double Dragon cartoon found a way to disguise itself into a plastic cartridge, a pile of shit inside of a cartridge, inside my Super Nintendo. It was very disrespectful, as UAG would say. So this game brings a lot of PTSD when I think about it. Fuck this game. It's a shitty game. But if I gotta use it to kick ass, I can. But it was a horrible time in my childhood. And if I so happen have to play this in Laundromat Wars, I will have my revenge. Vengeance will be mine for fucking up my part of my childhood with this shitty ass game. And that is the end. And that concludes my story, children.
All right, that story's hilarious, man.
The shadow falls.
Oh man! So let's do a test. 1 2 1 2. Please let me know that you're good.
The shadow falls.
Okay, or maybe not.
I'm good.
Okay.
Now no video,
me?
but we hear you.
We hear you, sir. So, dude, I could tell that this is a.
The music's throwing me off.
Yeah,
I could tell that this is a true story, right? Because I've been down that path when you beg for a video game and you get it for your birthday or something like that. Remember when we was kids, we probably got 1 or 2 games a year, right? And so you get this one game and you get this shit home. You was probably tighter than a mother. It's like, nah, bro, nah, this is not it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You know, back then it's like you got good grades, you get a game. Now you gotta wait for your next class, and then you gotta prove yourself again. That's how I was growing up. So we got that shit. I'm like, this is a punishment. This is not me doing good work in school. This was a punishment.
You remember,
so yeah, that was a bad game.
We didn't have YouTube. We had the Gamer magazine, and if you didn't have that episode, or I mean that issue, then you probably didn't know until the game got to your house if this was shitty or not, bro.
Dude, what we had was at the rental store, the back of the box. That was it. Come on, don't lie. You
Just from
spent
that,
hours
like,
looking at the back of the box. That's all we had.
Electronic gaming, man. Monthly. That's
how the
Every once in a while.
That's
so
how
not
the
every
video
game was
stores used to
covered.
do. The video stores used to give you the box art, and then you get to rent it that way. Back in the day in the hood, so even with another story, I used to take the box art, hide it in the porno section. When I come back from school, I go rent the game.
Right.
How would you
I did
do
that at Hastings. I don't know if y'all knew about that. Y'all know about Hastings?
Yo, I did that with you guys remember? Of course, you guys remember Turtles Project, the Project game, Ninja Turtles 3 for the NES. Yeah, back then everybody would rent that shit. So I saw it, I grabbed it, and I put it in the porn section because I was like, yo, I can't rent it till I get back. You're
a disrespectful motherfucker, bro. You the type of people that I used to hate, bro.
Yeah, it worked though.
They be like, oh, you talking about when they be like, hey, yeah, there's one here. We just can't find it. We can't find it.
Yeah,
you're like, where the hell? So you start looking around the whole store. I used to do that.
Yeah, that's how my video store operated with the box art. They had it all on the Nintendo, and it's like if it's there, you can rent it. If not, too bad.
Then you wait to see if anybody. You wait there like about an hour just to see if anybody drop it off.
Yeah, no. This is what it used to happen is that you had to be there like the first one on Friday because you know it's going for the weekend, and if you got there late, you was getting the shittiest games you can find. Bro, like fucking puzzle games. That was all that was left. Puzzle game. Like now I want to play this fucking puzzle game. I want the fighters. I want the sports game. I want this shit. Like no.
So UAG, you were the one playing Yoshi's Cookie, huh? That was you.
Nah, that's not my cup of tea, baby boy.
I don't think Blockbuster had it at the time.
So when I saw this video, I was thinking about, it was very reminiscent of the past or whatnot. And I was remember like, there's a lot of things that we don't get anymore. We don't get Saturday morning cartoons, and we don't get remember when there was commercials for video games? Like, I mean, you have one every now and then, or like on YouTube and stuff like that, but actual commercials. So I wanted to play this commercial and see if you had a little flashback when I play this. All right.
All right, let's see.
Whee! For the brightest colors always. What the?
Introducing Battle Tanks for Nintendo 64. Explosive tank action for up to 4 players.
Battle tanks.
There's more.
A bear, barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him stronger, faster, softer, better. The new battle tanks, global assault. Stronger, faster, better.
I don't know.
If,
classic.
Classic on the bear.
Classic. That is the laundromat war champion.
Really, OTG.
I actually thought that was going to be the PlayStation game.
I didn't even know that commercials would come on. I just had to go get it
with the bear in it. I can't remember what that game is called.
That's Battle Tanks global thing. But I remember when that commercial came on. I know everybody thought that was a Snuggles commercial because Snuggles commercials were very popular back then. That's why they threw it in there. But dude, we don't get those commercials no more. We don't. You don't get that hype. I mean, you get that hype now, but like little kids and stuff like that, I don't think they get that.
That took me back to the Smash Brothers commercial. Me and you and I, so happy together, and he just sweeps them. Yoshi.
The disrespect. Yeah.
Then the Crash Bandicoot
was fucking shit up in that one too.
Yo, Crash Bandicoot commercials were on a different level, man. Yeah, I mean, like that dude would just go out to people's businesses. Like, remember when he went outside of Nintendo and was talking all kinds of cash or whatever with the freaking the bullhorn? Yeah, those Crash commercials, something else.
Sega was.
Remember? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Sega was disrespectful throwing the PlayStation off the roof. Fly plaything, fly, and then it just showed all the video games.
Sega always pushed the envelope in terms of their commercial because they were the edgy kid. So they always did some edgy shit. But do you remember the commercial where it was a Kirby commercial and it was like I guess this character that would eat everything in the like 1 grain of rice and fucking exploded? Like I was like, dude, how can they have this commercial out like that, bro? Like it was a little bit,
care, man.
Dude.
After Mortal Kombat, you hear me?
The Mortal Kombat ones were disrespectful though.
Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat ones weren't that bad though. If you look back at some of the commercials at the time, dude, the Mortal Kombat ones, like they were up there, but they weren't like they were way worse commercials.
In the freaking in the conference room, bro.
Right. But I'm just saying they were way worse commercials. Do you remember the hold on a second? But do you remember the BMX XXX commercials? Remember those? Those are way worse.
But not the commercials.
Oh, I bet you do remember the game.
No, one of my friends had the game, and I was like, "Why do you have this?" It was stupid. It was dumb. He had it on GameCube or some shit.
Yeah.
While my mic was mute earlier, I wanted to circle back because I know we were talking about the gauntlet. You know, I ran through that, and I ran through somebody named Console Fanboy, right? But he, like you said, Fox News is he only wants to spin the narrative. I'm the greatest in MK1, but he rage quit in Ultimate MK. He lost in MK2 with Baraka. Basuda handicap, cut his head off 3 times, right? But let's not talk about that.
So we gonna talk about you getting handed the W in Tekken 7 Sunday. Then we gonna talk about that.
What? Yeah, I beat Travis. Yeah, I
hold on. Did you really beat Travis, or did something else happen?
What do you mean? I retired. Oh, you talking about the gunshots? Because I brought a gun to Tekken. And
this dude brought a gun, a bat, a shovel, and everything else. When Travis had this dude down 3-0, this dude was down bad, fam. He was 3-0, and this dude literally started playing freaking Modern Warfare. Blah, blah, blah.
If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Well, yeah, if it's in the game. Thank you, EA Sports from the 1990s. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Listen, I came in, he beat MOAT. All right, and I was like, you know what? Take that as a win.
Time out. I gave him a warm up. You know what I mean? Like,
you gave him a win.
I did give him a win. Yes, I gave him a win. Yeah.
So no, I'm saying it was 1st to 5. So I was like, you know what? Keep that win from MOAT. Let's not reset the score. Keep that as a charity win. And then that just came back on him. I brought the gun, I brought the bat, and I took him out. So but it's expected. I beat the dude like 4 other times before that. Then I'm getting ready for Turbo Joe. So when Turbo Joe's ready for Tekken 7, he could come see me. He gotta come to my backyard now and get smacked. That's what's gonna happen.
See, when you speak of the devil will come. And Kaiser Soze sent a super chat, and so you got to read it now because this is directly for you.
All right, $4.99 from Console Fanboy. I lost to Welcome to Die. I can't believe it. I don't play MK2 or MK3, but I tried. And he has great Wi-Fi. And it was just unpredictable. It was so laggy and unplayable that I just wanted to jump out the window. I suck at life. Console Fanboy.
Is that what that says? Because is that what that says?
I think that he has an
apparently that's what it says.
I could try reading it again.
I think I'll read it. He said, I don't play Mortal Kombat 2 or 3, especially when you're using McDowell's Wi-Fi. I'll let you win. It's laggy and unplayable, dude. So let me let you know right now, as a disclaimer, right now, Console Fanboy. If you ever decide to play at the Laundromat Wars, anything goes. If a person challenges you to fucking Tetris, you're playing Tetris. And someone challenges you to fucking Mortal Kombat 2, you play Mortal Kombat 2. There's no, I only play this game. I'm just letting you know.
Look, I stand by the comment that I made like a month and a half or 2 months ago. I would like to visit the arcades that Console Fanboy went to, where there's all these rules and stipulations, and you know what I'm saying, numbers drawn out of a hat, and this character you can play, and that character you can play, bro. I'd like to visit this arcade.
Well, let me tell you guys something. I beat Console Fanboy on the Switch, Street Fighter Anniversary. Dude never got around on me. He blocked me. He knows what I'm talking about. We come back to the future. We played Slam Masters in the Slam Masters tournament. I bust that ass. He's never beaten me in the Big Blue Street Fighter. He always picks Ken. He stay losing. So
Ken is awesome though.
I'm saying, but he's talking about Baraka's the Bison of MK2. You get no respect. He only picks Ken. You know. Anyway, the point is, I'm better than any fighter than Console Fanboy. He better stick to MK1.
Cartoons.
I could beat him in anything. And that's why when he comes back, I'm going to beat him in the Pit Fighter.
Time out. I don't play cartoon games. I don't do cartoons. Aren't you the person that made me and UAG dedicate a whole series in Mario Kart 8 to mushrooms only?
I'm up, man. I'm up.
Listen. All I'm saying is, if he comes again to the Laundromat Wars, he's going to be washing my clothes again. That's the truth.
Hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen. With that being said,
all he wants.
With that being said, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the show. And I know some of my police in the crowd is going to keep me honest when we talk about iiRcade's newest, latest, and greatest model that they've released or announced that you can pre-order right now.
Console Fanboy, I'm his charity, so just make sure you send it over. Right?
So right now they are doing the gold edition. It's redesigned, has a beautiful marquee, has a 19-inch screen. The internals are the same. They moved them, they relocated them, so they're no longer in the deck. And they gave you some new skins. They have the new Space Invaders. They got the Dead Cells, and they came out with two ones that they already had in the past: the Dragon Slayer and the Double Dragon. And they look really legit. They look awesome. But they're at $7.99 right now. And the question that I posed to the panel, and I'm gonna be my I'm gonna do my Molly Quorum from First Take. I'm gonna be a judge. I'm not gonna be a judge. I'm just gonna be a mediator here, and I'm gonna ask the question. The first question I want to ask is, who is this model for? Is this to entice new people that were on the fence that wanted a traditional style cabinet, and they, now that they have this option, they're gonna buy it? Or is this to entice some of the people that already have a cabinet and want to do an upgrade? Maybe they want the new look, or they want to future-proof themselves with not having the gut internals inside the deck, and if they do swappable decks, that they'll be able to get into that. So that's the question I want to pose to you guys. And it's open floor. Jump in when you want to. Don't be afraid, Mad Dads, to speak, or anyone else. The floor is yours.
It's for all the above, man. Exactly what you said, dude. All the above. It's for the hardcore people that want something different. It's for the people that want something more traditional. It's for the attract new people. It's for everyone. I don't know, man. And definitely the future proof. I like what you said about that. I think that's a lot of people are going to get it for that, especially the hardcore people that keep up with it. But I don't know. I personally don't like the look of it, but I think it's cool, man. Like definitely, I would pick one up if I didn't have one, but I already have one, so I feel no need for me. But it's cool though. Still think it's ugly.
I'm still worried about the black edition. Do we have to put the graphics on it? That's why I'm probably not going to get rid of mine, because putting that graphics on your stuff, man. You know what I mean? You just gotta, after doing all that and you finally put it together, you just want to keep your old one. But it looks nice. But I just want to know about that. That's all. But yeah, it's for the new people, man. If they wanted that, people have been asking for the marquee. They've been asking for the marquee, a lot of them. So now they got the marquee. They got the better speakers in there. You could say probably the same, but Yamaha speakers and all that. But
what was it, JBL, right? Or which one?
Was it JBL?
I think
it's JBL now? Software. Okay. It's not JBL new speakers. It's just software. Yeah. It's just software.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
I mean, to me, whatever. Because with the iiRcade, it's not like you're gonna be blasting Burger Time music. Like the speakers are fine.
Bro, hold on a second. Bro, the jukebox iiRcade. The jukebox, you know what I'm saying? You hook it up to your phone and you blast whatever you want to. So if you want to play it, so if UAG wants to come out of there and play la 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 when he comes into the office or whatever else, right? You know what I mean? He's got the motherfucking iiRcade jukebox blaring back there. If Welcome to Die wants to sit back there and play the Thanos speech, you know what I'm saying? You took everything from me. I don't even know.
You know he plays that.
You know what I'm saying?
He goes to bed every night.
I think what did it cost you? As a jukebox is overrated. No one really does it. Like for a little while, but not all the time. People actually want to play the game.
Look, the jukebox hits different, man. It does. Like I give it that, bro. Like
you know why it hits different for you? Because you don't play the games on it. That's why.
What games?
Exactly.
He said, "Oh, did he say what games?" What? The only thing about this, though, I'm just saying, the only thing about this new one, man, even if you had it, like, just say you didn't, just say you bought some games and just was waiting for the new item, at least you can just jump on there and do your thing and go, you can just load them on there. So a lot of people have been waiting for, like, the newer edition. They've been waiting all this time. They just bought the games because they were on sale.
What did the gold edition cost you? Everything. $1,000. That's too much.
Yo! For those cats that are married, what did it cost you? A sleepless week on the couch, me having to do all the laundry, picking the kids up from soccer practice or whatever else, and me having to buy my wife some expensive jewelry because that's the trade-off. You know what I mean?
Really, if it's something different on there, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump in real quick, and I'm gonna give you another topic to talk about in this, a wrinkle to throw in. So, 19K Fox is making a purchase of this. He's been very critical of iiRcade, but he said now that some things have changed, he wanted to jump in. And I pose you this question. So there's some people that were going to purchase the Double Dragon, or they were going to purchase the Dragon Slayer, right? Now, if you were going to purchase that, you're probably going to be at the price of $79.99 or $699. Let's be honest, probably around $699. So about $100 more. You're buying this unit that's going to be multifaceted, because you'll be able to do a number of things, play a number of games, and have that particular title. Does that entice you more so to make this purchase, or would you just say, you know what, I'll still go with an arcade one up? I pose that question to you guys.
Hell yeah, for a crappy game like that, dude. iiRcade all the way. No one, I think, really wants that game by itself through Arcade 1-Up, unless it has some really good games. But, dude, let's be real about 19K Fox. Let's be real with ourselves. He's only buying one because he's got money to blow, and you saw the way the iiRcade attacked them.
I'm perfectly happy.
For being honest.
Yeah, we being real. Yo, shame on you iiRcadians for attacking that man in his own stream.
Yes.
Shame on you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I will shame you. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, and you're all allowed your opinions, but shame. That man doesn't come to your streams and be like, yo, the arcade's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, he don't do that, man. Like, look, and he's buying one. You know what I mean? So now You want to know why the real reason 19K bought that thing? Because now he has a pass to talk all the that he wants to about this gimmick. You know what I mean? So when he gets when he gets it in his possession and he tears it apart, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole argument was you don't own one, you don't have one, you can't speak on it. Well, now not only is he getting one, he's getting a sweatshirt or a t-shirt and maybe a golden ticket. So, you know what I'm saying?
Why
so when the
that doesn't matter, Mo. He needs the old one. He needs the old one. They want him to have the old one, man.
Listen, iiRcade number 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to stand down.
You on the show? You know don't try that. You on the show, so don't go there.
I'm looking down at you. He is correct on this matter. He is correct.
I am not. Hold on a second. I am not on the show. I did a review on a game that I had already owned because you know what I'm saying. And let's be real, I didn't get compensated. I didn't get a game code. I didn't get none of that. If I had not spent my mother trucking $30 on that mother game, that thing wasn't getting reviewed. Especially if I play WrestleMania and any other places. But that's besides the point. All I'm saying is this: 19K bought it so he can finally be like, so hey everybody, it's 19K and 19K Fox, and I'm gonna be unboxing the iiRcade Gold, and he's gonna tear the thing apart, right? And he's gonna and I promise you, 19K, if you're watching this, bro, if you do not perform the biggest heel turn in YouTube history and be like, yo, this thing's a piece of shit. I could have did so much more with $1,000, bro. We are going to be disappointed. Again, iiRcade, nothing wrong with it, but he really bought one so that iiRcade community can just get off his back and let him breathe.
You can't really say nothing too much about the controls and stuff like that and the quality.
Right. Because, what's different? What's different? It's premium Sanwa clone buttons. It's a lit up marquee. It's still a bar top. It's still got different so it's different because they move the boards, right? You know what I'm saying? They move the board to top middle now. So they move the board. There's a software patch, you know what I mean? And maybe freaking modular decks.
And it looks like an arcade 1-up. It looks like a superb arcade 1-up.
Yo, say it again for the people in the back.
It looks like a beautiful arcade 1-up.
Other than that, it's still the same 11 games. You know what I mean? Which sucks for the people that buy Double Dragon because Double Dragon already comes on this. You know what I mean? So he's buying it so he can give people a shushin. See, y'all don't realize.
But they might not have to put graphics on though, man.
Well, no, they don't have to because these already came in. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, right? 19K is gonna put his on the wood and be like, "Look, wait a minute, I got it.
Let me jump in there.
To me,
again.
The original looks better. I just gotta say that.
Okay, so let me jump in there again. If you said right now, no matter what, I'm gonna get Double Dragon. Why not spend $100 more? You get 11 games. If you don't get anything else but those 11 games, it still has more value than the arcade 1-up would it not? In addition to that, what if they do get other games down the line, and they're also doing online? Starting this 15th, right? I
don't think the question is that they're going to get games because they're going to get games. Them getting online opens up a world of possibilities. It's not them getting games. It's the whole premise behind the arcade in the beginning. You know, it's people waiting for the future. You know what I mean, and waiting for it to reach its full potential. Zero Hero tells me all the time in my mother comments that you know what I'm saying, like, yo, 3 years, people are tired of waiting on potential. You know what I mean? Eventually, you have to stop having potential, and you have to start having some gas inside of that mother trucking Lamborghini. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how good something is or how powerful it is, whatever, right? You know what I mean? What's the point of having a Lambo if you ain't got gas money to put in that gimmick? You just got a pretty Lambo sitting in your driveway, and if you rented it, then the rental company's coming to get it back because you can't move it nowhere. You know what I mean? So we're all waiting on potential. That's why I bought mine. Welcome to Die. I'm sure that's why you bought yours. UAG, I'm pretty sure that's why you bought your 5th one. You know what I mean? We're waiting for online, and we're literally waiting for the potential. Eventually, the games are going to come. No one's debating that at all. That's not debated at all.
That's one. I mean, it's going to be one cabinet that you don't sell.
Right.
Is what I'm saying, because you can buy what you want on this thing. That's what I like about this.
Okay, so let me flip the question. Let me flip the question to you, UAG. Let me ask you. If you work in marketing, you work for iiRcade, are you putting out the same cabinet for $800 or $1,000 with the same 11 games that you get on right there with just a lit marquee, a software, a patch, and not even full Sanwa buttons, but premium clones? Or are you going to maybe give people more for their value, throw in a couple extra titles, and you know what I'm saying, and be like, hey, look, this is for this, especially like if you're like an arcade original, like if you own the original hardware, wouldn't you think that they would go the Nintendo Ambassador Program route and give you an extra couple 10 games, like a couple $5 games? You could put eggs on there. You could put freaking Real Bout Boxing on there. You could put like 10-Yard Fight. Hell, Truxton. You could throw in like 10 more games and be like, look, we realize that you're a value customer. Here's what you get. Because it doesn't really hurt them because they're an arcade console. That's coming off the thing. It's nothing for them to add those games in. Put Roston on there. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, where is the value for the current owner?
I'm gonna answer that question for you, and it's twofold.
Mm-hmm.
You make some great valid points, especially for someone who was a day one supporter. If I'm a day one supporter, you have to entice me. Like they said they gave us an extra $200 off to make the purchase. Okay, that's a good start, but a little bit more value would be something awesome, like here's 5 games these are the 5 games that are going to be online and you'll have them, and just all we ask is to do a review and promote the product, which chances are you were going to do regardless because this is your second unit, right? So I think that would show good faith.
Okay.
But I'm also going to say this though, in terms of the price, we have to realize that they could discount the price that they discounted the previous model because they already bought all the goods and everything for those products. That was just dead weight. They probably were costing more being stored in storage than not getting pushed out. That's why Walmart and all these people sell their things at a loss. So when I say this is that yes, their price had to come up. Just like Arcade 1-Up price had to come up because now you're building a new product. The price has risen, and to get your thing all the way from Korea here, that is a cost that, unfortunately, they're not big enough to swallow. They have to pass that price on to the customer because they're not big enough to do so.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, you answered that as UAG. Let me ask Nick. You, as a consumer, because he answered it the way that he knows somebody from iiRcade is watching this. I want you to answer this as Nick, as someone who is frugal with their money. I want you to answer. Can you tell me, as a consumer, not your average gamer who knows that they're going to, be on the next freaking Truxton 3 board or whatever else, right? I'm talking about Nick, the guy who potentially would have to spend $1,000 on this cabinet.
There's nothing that you could really have said to me to make me purchase this again.
Okay. But why? That's the question.
Because I already have the unit. There's nothing that's enticing me to say, you know what, I need to do an upgrade. Unless you told me that there was a particular game that can only run on this new cabinet, that is the only reason I would say. But if I can get that same game and it will run on this cabinet, why the fuck am I doing that? But I'm not gonna piss on someone's cereal because they're like they like it. More power to you. You have the ability to do that. Hey, the difference between the man and the boy is the price of the toys. If you can afford those fucking toys, do what the fuck you want. But I'm saying for me and my dollars, I don't see a reason for me another purchase.
Now I asked UAG that because UAG is a day one Kickstarter backer, right? And I feel like, you guys should get something. You know what I mean? Like, you guys should get something that's included, like an extra 5 games or whatever. Darn, being a content creator, I feel like anybody who supported the Kickstarter, they should get a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, hell, even if it was like a $50 gift card to use in the store. You know what I mean? Like, something to be like, hey, we appreciate you. You guys support us from day one. We're giving you this.
Do you think they ever do a $20 a month a thing where you can get all the games and play them?
That's never going to happen.
Something like that?
No.
That will never happen because the reason why that's never going to happen.
They get some more. They get some more. What do they call that? They get some more products out.
They would, but they made a deal with the publisher. Like, hey, we're going to be able to give you X, Y, Z, and so you won't be able to do that. You have to be big enough. That's why Xbox can do that. They have such a huge base, and they own these companies.
UAG, I want to speak on that. I want to speak on exactly what you said. I'm going to follow up with that. So when I saw CES, their announcement, I was completely disappointed because I already got the system. I really think when I saw it, I was like, well, it doesn't look unique anymore. I kind of like the original one because it got that unique nostalgia look with the boombox up top. I'm thinking about those boombox back in the 90s. So I'm like, I like that. So they came out and they made an announcement saying, we don't got the games because we don't got the fan base yet. We need to build our fan base. So I'm thinking this model that they're releasing right now is for the new customers. It's for the customers that hated the way the iiRcade originally looked. So they're circling back because they're desperate, because they want to build that fan base and they want to get that group that missed out because of the look. I don't think this is for anybody that already has it. I think it's going after the group of people that skipped on it just because of the looks.
Yeah. Hey, the one thing I gotta say that they're doing right that I love is that they're actually looking out for the people who are early birds, getting on it, pre-ordering by having the price lower instead of other companies that will charge you the $1,000 then reduce the price a couple months later. So I gotta hand them to that. But yeah, this is definitely I think it's pretty cool, man, but it's not for me. I don't care. And I'm glad I don't care because I don't feel like I got to waste the money. But like what Welcome to Die saying, hey, it's for like new people. So I think that's pretty cool. What they're doing is just, I'm not really interested in it, but I'm down for it.
What sucks about the whole thing
about the marquee 24/7.
Literally
3,000 people probably.
Literally, that's what I was about to say. That's the thing that sucks about it. Like if they were able to like piecemeal out certain parts of it, like the marquee, like I said, not a Dragon's Lair guy, but that looks really freaking good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And some of the caps that they showed at CES, like the Bloodstorm, whatever, right? That stuff looks really good. And it sucks because it's like, yo, if you want to get this skin or whatever else, right? It's either you got to go third party or you need to invest X amount of dollars to get in the door.
You want to answer this question real quick before we head on? Did you mention
Mo, didn't you say in your stream yesterday that the hardware in the iiRcade Gold is improved? So I read the email that was placed in the iiRcade community group. I can read the email because it's still in my phone, right? You know what I'm saying? And P-Dubs corrected me. P-Dubs was like, the hardware is the same that they're combining two boards into one. So it's still technically the same CPU, the same GPU. So it's still the same thing. That's what I said yesterday. You can go back, you can timestamp it, all that other jazz. Because we ended up starting talking about the email that was sent and that was posted in the iiRcade community yesterday.
It's only better because of software, the JBL software, and like
it's only JBL software, right? Like so, one of the things that was in our embargoed emails, and Nick, you're in here, so you can say this too. You know what I'm saying, was like, yo, we have to clarify that it's JBL software, even though they were showing JBL audio speakers. You know what I'm saying? So when you saw that speaker clip, it was the same file.
All they've done is, optimize the speakers.
Right. It's all it is. It's more optimization of the same thing. They're optimizing the position of the motherboard. They're optimizing the control deck. So maybe in the future it'll become modular. You know what I'm saying? Like they're adding a little marquee. They're literally giving the fans of the freaking arcade. They're giving the fans what they want. So Papa Brad, I saw your comment. You were absolutely right. They're listening to the fans, right? But the thing about this is like it's the same thing as Arcade went up. Your fans are only going to buy so much, you know what I mean? And eventually you have to get to the casuals.
And there's another point that was made here that does make sense, that adding the Ethernet cord, because again, where we are, online gaming is going to be a thing, and you want to make sure you give them the best experience possible.
Right.
And what better experience with being hardwired. Anyone knows that is Welcome to Die, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And so then the question becomes like, are they just gonna? So for the current owners of iiRcade, are they gonna let you purchase separate boards like how At Games let you do, where they let you buy certain PCBs, whatever, dude, so you can upgrade? Because
I think the Ethernet can go wrong.
The Ethernet port's a huge deal, bro. Especially if you're playing something like Rage of the Dragons or Breakers Revenge. You like that Ethernet port being hardwired? That's a big deal, legitimately. You know what I mean? So,
I thought the same thing at first, that the hardware, that they improved it. But they're already ahead of the game. They're the strongest 3/4 arcade.
Absolutely.
They don't need to get any stronger. That's a waste of time. You need to focus on the games.
Right. What's the point
I've been saying that since they started.
Because what's the point of improving the hardware, if you don't have the software that's going to push that hardware to the limits? You know what I mean?
It's one thing. So many people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I would say so many people always say the hardware. Dude, when it runs games like Truxton and there's a couple other games, there's a lot of dropping frames. You could play Truxton in the beginning and you play on a little Raspberry Pi.
I'm glad you said it because I was sure going to say something, but I think that's more optimization than anything else.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's more optimization.
Some emulation. They probably got something wrong with the terms of the emulation.
But Dead Effect 2 is amazing. So the game, the machine has power if it could run that first person shooter game. You know, it looks great.
Yeah.
They do have great games on it.
It's
Doug made a comment on one of his shows, and I have to give him credit, though it sickens me a little. But when you say this, it's the chicken or the egg. A lot of times, like Arcade 1-Up came with the IP, and then they building to better hardware to get better to run better games, whereas iiRcade went the other route. They went hardware first. So who will be right at the end? I mean, as of right now, Arcade 1-Up is king, but the tide can turn. Things can change. I mean, it looks like Arcade 1-Up has a stranglehold on the IPs. No one could deny that at this point in time. But I think what iiRcade will have to do, especially if they want to stay relevant within this community,
bring your own games.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
Bro, I promise you, right hand to the Lord, that is a debate that's going on in my comment section with the videos right now.
That will never happen.
No, it's crazy.
What they need to do is not pivot, but lean more into those indie developers and those other games. Like there are publishers out there that have been untapped potential. Like, Data East is a whore. Data East will give you whatever you want.
Anything, bro.
They will give it to you. So and then they already have a relationship with Sega, and there's other publishers. And again, you should look what you should really be. You should be the arcade version of Steam.
I like that's literally what it should be. The way you explained it is the exact way that they should be. Either Steam or Epic Game Store. That's exactly what they should be. You know what I mean? And even if you
that changed the game.
Bro, and so Maddads asked a question earlier. I heard you, Maddads. I was paying attention when he asked, "Do you ever think that they would do something like a subscription service with the iiRcade?" And everybody was like, "No, they couldn't." But technically, they could. If they took a subscription service and put a couple of those $4.99 titles on there every month and rotated them out like Game Pass, and then offered a discount for the games that you like, dude, that might be another stream of revenue for them because the infrastructure is already there. You've already got it online. You got an e-commerce store already ready to go. All you literally have to do is push a button, you know what I'm saying, code it up, and then run it. Like that might be something that's big for them.
They need to release a store for the console itself. Like we should, if we can get games off the console, that'd be a lot easier access.
And that's another thing. They need to update the OS so you can buy it.
Real.
You know they've got to be doing that, right? Because they're leaving money on the table by not having an online store on the iiRcade. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
When I first learned about iiRcade, I remember them saying, "Oh yeah, we have a new interface." And I'm still waiting. So like they work pretty slow. So eventually, hopefully, we get that store. But man, when's the new interface coming? When's this? When's the jukebox gonna get out beta? There's so many questions. They work really slow, man.
I'm sure that it will be before this cabinet is officially released.
It's gonna have to be, and you have to remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't this thing run off of Android? And Android's always doing some kind of update. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, they're running on the old version. Come on.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's an old version of Android, but it's still Android. You know what I mean? Custom build. Yeah, it's like a custom kernel of it. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, Friday, the online's supposed to come this Friday, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, this Friday.
Let's see what it's like. I don't know.
I mean, that's going to make or break I think the company. If you have a good experience, then it will be okay. If it's a poor experience, then it's not. And on the Laundromat Wars, we had Bill on, and Bill kind of gave us a little bit of insight in terms of their plan. They're going to do both. They're going to try peer-to-peer and server and see what works and what's the better experience.
Server will always be better.
So he mentioned that he would hope that they lean more towards peer-to-peer, especially when it's a fighting game, because that eliminates a lot of lag and sync issues. Whereas
peer-to-peer is
peer-to-peer is future, but it all depends on the kind of servers and how much money they're spending on it. Killer Instinct 2013 is a perfect example of that. Those run on Azure servers. That's not peer-to-peer. You know what I mean? So when you play that, there's not a lot of lag. So it all depends on how much money you're investing in it. That being said, But if they spend money on the server, then there's going to be a monthly subscription.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So again, it's all about what people want.
10 years from now, you're only going to get matches on peer-to-peer. Those servers are going to be down.
Yeah,
like they're not going to have them 10 years from now. So
those servers will be up with the Miko servers. Calm down.
Hey, bro,
he said, watch out, don't say that.
Like, come on now, you know the Miko ain't coming, bro. You know that. I know.
UAG's the only person that thinks it's still gonna come out.
They need more games, man. iiRcade needs to bring more games to the table. They need to find somebody else to look for license with them. Call John D's brother.
So pull Pito's comment up real fast. The chicken or the egg one, right? Arcade want to release crap hardware, but good titles, made money off those titles, and then improve their hardware. Arcade went hardware first. It's the chicken versus the egg. So play devil's advocate with that statement right there. If Arcade 1UP came out in the position that iiRcade did without any games, with the current stuff right now, would you have bought it? Real talk.
Repeat that.
If Arcade 1UP would have launched their product without the high-end titles that they did, without the gauntlet,
that's a whole different.
Hold on, but literally, that's the strategy that Arcade had. They went hardware first, and now they're trying to get software. Whereas Arcade 1UP went software first. Remember the bad Galaga cabinets that were all peeling off in the Street Fighter decks, whatever else they were peeling off, where they had to send out deck protectors and everything else. If they wouldn't have had the titles to go along with that, and they would have just been arcade machines, and it would have literally just been like Centipede or Asteroids.
That's a whole different. See, Arcade 1UP.
Is it though? You gotta give respect to Double Dragon.
We gotta go back to this. Arcade 1UP wasn't selling you on not even the quality of their equipment. It was selling you on your nostalgia,
right?
On your heartstring. They could have,
right.
One other thing they sold us on too, by the way.
Right. But if without the titles, you don't get nostalgia. Without the titles, it's just another cabinet.
Because I know half of their revenue came from as soon as the mod video came out.
Mm-hmm. ETA Prime, Retro Ralph. Man.
That was smart. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was smart.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
they
never could do that. They could never do that.
As possible,
they wouldn't be as high as they would. I'm just saying.
They did two things right. They brought us an affordable way to bring this into our homes. There was nothing like this other than that cheap shit that Retro Ralph showed us, but that failed miserably because it was ugly. This was it had the nostalgia because it looked like the cabinet, at least the artwork. It had the right titles, and it was affordable, and it was a perfect storm. We were all in our homes and couldn't do shit.
If iiRcade would have came out at the same time, like last Black Friday, this was on sale. It was your classic Wave 1 Arcade 1UP price. If this would have came out at the same time, this was the machine to mod. Like screw all that. That would have changed
at that price.
Bro, it's a price. It's crazy because It's crazy because nobody's still like freaking modding these things yet, man.
Because it costs too much. What would be stupid?
Well, you can mod it, you won't have mod that cabinet. So
but I mean, when it came, a Black Friday price was $300.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For the 240, for the 249 for the depth, right? Exactly. Nobody spent that money.
But the thing is, what are you modding this for? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. What would you mod on it? It has premium hardware.
Mm-hmm.
It has games on there, and
say that again. Say that again.
Games on it. It has 11 games.
Say that. Say that again.
What if you could put real games? What if you could put
He said, "We put real games on there."
Arcade 1UP at the time.
Yeah.
You can buy it and mod that, take that out. You can still use the same encoder on the back.
You asked the question. Can I answer the question, or you just gonna keep on talking?
It's the same shit.
So, all right. So, how can you mod this when the screen has a freaking wire that you can't use anywhere else? Like, try to find a wire that could. I mean, go into that. Not the average Joe is going to be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
You can do the screen.
ETA Prime could have done it. He could have found the way, and then everybody would have bought that converter and modded shit anyway.
Right.
But again, at the price that it was, that didn't make sense. And then you also void a 1-year warranty, which is the best warranty within the whole industry.
No, it doesn't make sense for the $700-800. I'm talking about when
Even
it was on sale.
$300, it didn't make sense to me.
But everybody bought the Street Fighter to mod it.
$50.
Bro, so when ETA Prime bought that gimmick for $299 and modded it and said the buttons were crap and everything else and did his review or whatever else, right? But put a Raspberry Pi in there, all of a sudden everybody's like, yo, this is legit. Yo, this is dope. We all need to have this.
Remember, what he told us is that it has the ability to go back to stock, where you don't know if you can do that on there at this point in time. Like, we didn't know that.
The problem that iiRcade has, and I think OTG and I talked about it, but like I think the problem that it has is that there's no reason to buy multiple ones. Like with Arcade 1-Up, you want to buy 10 to get like that arcade feel, but you don't see anybody except this one individual that me and OTG talked about that has like 10 iiRcades. Like, it's just, if they could figure out a way to make it multiple.
Time out.
I don't know if you're talking about.
There's somebody that has 10 iiRcades.
Yes, he lives in Canada. And I'm not talking about that connection.
Life is funny sometimes.
Well, he might, but when the online comes out, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
he could. If that ever comes out later on.
But that's not nostalgia there though, because he can have 10 iiRcades. That doesn't look like an original arcade from the back in the days.
Well, he bought everyone. He bought the beach buggy. He bought all.
The iiRcade needs to figure out how to give you a reason to buy multiple ones, because Arcade 1-Up is doing it. They even rehash shit.
I don't think that's their idea. I think their idea is they just want to have one in your home. They're not trying to get multiple ones. You know, if you get it, great, that's gravy. But they're trying to grow out that base, kind of like they're similar in a way of our ad games. Ad games just wants to get a cabinet in your home. They don't care if you get 2 or 3. They just want you to have one, and then they lock you in. For them, it's software. They're going software way. Like, dude, we get you to get these packs. They get you Arcade Net. They get you all these things. I mean, they have to entice you to get it because it's not there yet. But that's their idea.
Yeah, Arcade 1-Up, they say they're never gonna do it, but they have those SD cards, man. It makes you wonder in the future. They're ready to go.
Long game for them.
So John D talked about this last night in my podcast, and he literally said, it like this. He was like, yo, if we sell a game for $10 and we sell 10,000 of them, that's $100,000. And he said, yo, so 30,000 of it will go to us, and 70,000 of it will go to the dev. And he's like, for them, dude, that's just not worth it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if we actually
they have to get a bigger user base.
I want to say something about that. Not worth it. Earlier, I saw CT Jason say something about Shredder's Revenge, crossing fingers. Dude, speaking of not worth it, the company that makes Shredder's Revenge, what's the name of the company? I forgot the name. It starts with a D.
It's Emu, right?
Yeah. They're the ones that did Streets of Rage 4, if I'm correct. And they just put that it's going to come out on cell phones. So does iiRcade really, like the fans really think that they're going to get Streets of Rage 4 after seeing this perform on cell phones, PS4, Switch? Is it really worth it for that company?
Smack the face.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
No,
I don't think.
Because at the end of the day, .emu is about making that money, just like any company is, dude. And everybody has a cell phone. Not everybody has an iiRcade.
I think that was a nail in the coffin for them personally.
Yeah, as far as Streets of Rage 4 goes, Shredder's Revenge, dude. Like there has to be something extraordinary that happens, honestly, for it to come out.
For Shredder's Revenge, I just talking to John D and listening to him, licensing is a bitch, right?
Yeah, it is.
And for that particular game, you know how many people's hands is going to be out to get paid?
Exactly.
You got fucking Nickelodeon.
But Mo has that covered. Mo has that covered with his control panel review. You know, shameless plug. His was it what's the name? What's the name brand again?
Intech Gaming. Yeah. That gimmick that you just pop that cartridge in or download it. Literally bought another Switch just to leave it in that cartridge.
That's where Shredder Revenge is going.
iiRcade, that they're so small to share all the hands that gotta, their hand out for that particular game. How many people got to get paid for that? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm hopeful. Believe me. You and I that I'm hopeful. If the day one they get that, I will buy it. I'll buy it twice. I'll give one of those
clip that
things away.
Somebody clip it.
But I just think that there's too many hands out for that particular title who got to get paid.
Yeah. Especially knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, Turtles is going to be a rage right now, especially with the Konami Cowabunga collection coming out. Like, everybody's going to be talking Turtles. You
don't think they'll do it though, man? Because I mean,
No.
if it came out on all the,
I wanted
you
to,
talking about it's on
bro,
a cell phone. So come on, you tell me it can't come over to iiRcade just to get some more money?
What do you guys think about?
Harry, his clip. He said done.
Appreciate you.
What do you guys think about the Neo Geo? Neo Geo being on the news this week that it's owned by Saudi now. It's a Saudi company. So you don't think
Japanese people own Sony and Nintendo. So what?
No, but what I'm saying is that might bring to the table with licensing. Maybe it's like it's going to be a bidding war now. Who's going to get it? You know? Yeah. Is Unico really going to keep it?
Because I don't know, bro. Because like we don't talk politics on the show, and we shouldn't talk politics on the show. But because of who owns it now, I think that's going to be a real touchy subject for anybody who gets in the business with them. Think about it. WWE got so much heat. But yeah, I think like WWE got so much heat for being in a 10-year deal with Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Like, like think about
money is money. That's what they think.
Oh no, and that's what they say. But the perception is something completely different.
The thing that I would say that would be a thing is when you have so much money that you basically wipe your ass with money, there is no deal that can really be made where you're going to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll get in bed with you. For all you know, he wants to buy it just so he doesn't have, so nobody in the world can ever play these games again. Basically, that's how much money this man got. So I think like John D is an awesome guy at getting licenses. I think that it just made his job that much harder to get that title. And then iiRcade, I don't even know if they even in the conversation.
But
because
do you think iiRcade? Do you think Arcade 1UP would release like after Unico did what they did and dropped 50 games? You think iiRcade 1UP will get SNK and just give us 4 games?
Yes. I hate saying that, but yes, because it becomes no, and here's the reason why they would do it, because we're talking about Arcade 1UP. Arcade 1UP would do it so they can maximize their profits, so they can make a Fatal Fury cabinet, so they can make a King of Fighters cabinet, so they can make a Metal Slug cabinet. You know what I mean? They would maximize. Like legit.
I would agree with you. A lot of people would do that. If this was 2 years ago, but now that we're in the time that we're in now, where the average cabinet is about 10 to 12 things, I still think that we would get about 10 to 12.
Oh no! I think that as far if it was a fighting game cabinet, yeah, because you can put all the Fatal Furies, you can put all the Art of Fightings, you can put all the freaking King of Fighters on there. You can do that.
You got to get the big red.
Right.
You could do a fighting cabinet. You could do a sports cabinet.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. There would be more than one. But the way if they model it like Big Blue, you're only going to get 3 fighting titles. You can get freaking World Heroes. You're going to get sport. You can get baseball and whatever else. Like, dude, that's what we would end up getting.
They should make it like Big Red the way it was back in the days, and have the same Neo Geo interface where you're selecting the games. That'd be crazy.
Oh no, that'd be great. That would be freaking great. Except they already did that with the MVSX.
So just telling you, man, all this stuff's gonna be going subscription. You're gonna have to pay subscription for almost everything.
Agreed. Like, and I think iiRcade would be
everything's going that way now. Yeah. All my I know this is off subject, but all my other software, Adobe, you know, all the ones are just making you pay for no matter what. Yeah. You can't even go into the store and buy something without
that's Microsoft. 1 year. Microsoft's goal. Yeah, that's Microsoft. That's Microsoft's goal. They want Game Pass on iiRcade. If you can get Game Pass on iiRcade, you're good. That's it.
And Sony wants some of that. And Sony wants some of that money too. You see the way that they just restructured PlayStation Plus now to make it so they can compete with freaking Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, dude. Everybody wants subscription-based money. And Papa Brad's right. You know what I'm saying? They did already was hacked. And CT Jason put up a whole video about how to hack that gimmick. Shout out to CT Jason.
That's the number one hustle. Like even like movie companies now, like Batman will be out this Monday.
Microsoft
45 days.
Team up. I heard this rumor, but nothing came about it. But if Microsoft was to give Nintendo an exclusive Game Pass with their old library, that would be fine.
That would, if they did that, I guarantee you right now that I think PlayStation would be dead within 2 to 3 years.
I think that's one of the announcements that was going to be made at E3 from Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. You have to think about how much freaking Xbox stuff is actually starting to come to the Switch. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
You're gonna be able to play a freaking Game Pass on your fucking refrigerator, your microwave, and your oven, bro.
But only on the Switch could you play the old Nintendo titles with the Game Pass. That everybody would get it.
You gotta have, and what it's gonna be, it's gonna be more of a companion. They don't see them as a competitor. It's more of a companion. You have your Xbox for your home, and then you have this on the go, and it could be at home, but really on the go, and really for a child to play as well.
See, and see. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's a perfect. It's a perfect.
Right. And see that, and that's the thing. Like, that's the way iiRcade should operate. Nintendo doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo's not trying to compete with Sony and Microsoft. They're trying to stay in their own lane. iiRcade should be doing the exact same thing. And everybody's just like, well, we need this, and they should be doing this. They should be doing that. No, let them grow organically, man. Let them grow organically, and you know what I'm saying. Continue doing what you're doing. Give the fans what they want, and as long as they're buying your stuff, you know what I mean. I hope that they sell out of 200 of those iiRcade golds. I genuinely do. You know what I mean? Like, because that's like 200. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry,
OTG's
buying one. So if OTG buys one, right, and then you got all the other, all our iiRcadians gonna get one. So that's 4 or 5 right there, and then there's gonna be Prince already said he's getting one, and then you got a lot of people that was on the fence that wanted it. I think they're gonna do well with it. I just hope that this helps moves the needle. Like, to be honest with you, it sounds like they need to be around 50 to 100,000 subscribers. I mean, supporters, owners, to really get the titles that we want and desire. So I think they're moving towards the right direction. Time will tell.
Dude, I've been waiting this whole time. Dude, what the hell? Did you throw my name in there? I already told you I was a kid.
Didn't you say you were going to get the...
No, I said I wasn't.
I swear, I remember. I think I have it in a text that you said Dead Cells is going to be yours. Oh. Like, I love Dead Cells. And it looks like Spider-Man. I'm going to get it.
In the group chat, hold on. Let me pull that up real fast.
I said that Dead Cells looks nice. I like it a lot. I like that. I just don't like when you look at it from the side, the way the marquee comes, the shape of it. I just don't like that little gooseneck little shape. I just don't. But other than that artwork and the colors on that Dead Cells, woo, it's nice, dude. If I was to get one, it would be that Dead Cells. That's what I said. If I was to get one.
I did say the same thing. I did say the same thing. It
just don't look unique though anymore.
You can't put it
just
behind
looks like an arcade one-up.
You need that needs to be in a corner all by itself. When you start getting these, because you want people to see that.
Oh,
you don't want to have it like smashed up like behind these. You're just like, okay, what the heck? You know what I mean? You want it out to where people can see that.
To me, I would hide that one in this room because this room I have no arcades but the iiRcade, and then this room's like away from the house, like at the end. But where people see is all the arcade one-ups in my little arcade room.
So you're saying that it's ugly and it needs to be hidden?
Nah, honestly, the only reason I have in this room because so I can record footage if I need to. Oh. It's got HDMI. And dude, that's one thing I want to say with the Arcade 1-Up Pro. It seems like everything they're doing is they got influence from the arcade iiRcade. I have a feeling the Pro is going to be a lot of influence from it, but just design.
I peeped that too. I did peep that too.
I would he's right. But this Pro cabinet has been in talks and has been an idea for years.
But I'm telling you, I have a feeling maybe the wood might be just as thick as this one. And maybe instead of JBL, of course, Yamaha, we got that late. I think a lot of the design
HDMI out, you know what I mean?
That's why you hold on so long for the fine details, because you don't want to influence it. But at the end of the day, I'm sure that Arcade 1-Up said, dude, they're putting premium speakers in there, or they're doing premium software in there. We need to step it up because that's what competition does.
Yes,
it's only only benefits us as the consumer. They're gonna be like, nah, we got to step our game up. Let's blow them out the fucking water before they can even, do anything.
Yeah.
And then this guy over here with this fucking Sub-Zero game, bro.
Yeah, bro. Did you turn on your 64, dude, or is that PlayStation?
What the hell are you doing?
No, that's iiRcade. That's a new game in the iiRcade.
I wish it had that game.
Does it come with the Princess Peach and the Bowser amiibo? That looks like the nah. That's that Sony Wega. I know that TV.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
I know
is
that TV.
iiRcade. iiRcade, best game. It just came out.
Bro, iiRcade, wish they got Mortal Kombat Mythology. That thing would sell out.
Hey,
Legit.
I think it would. As bad as that game is, I still think it would sell out.
It would sell. It would. Like, legit. Just so they can be like, yo, they have Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean?
Imagine they had Running Gun 2.
Said, you know
who would buy one.
Midway will be like this, yo. Okay.
What's WB now? WB now.
We can't give you MK1, 2, 3, or 4.
You said the EverDrive? Oh, yeah.
But we can give you Sub-Zero's Mythology. Do you want
Listen,
it?
The 64 one was bad.
My EverDrive's right there, too.
I would tell you.
This one's for you, bro. Read it.
For who?
$4.99 from Prince Malcolm. There's deep well of developers for both modern and retro games that iiRcade can tap into. It's just getting the devs aware. Great games greater than AAA. Right, and see, and that's the route they should go. They should really work hand in hand with indie devs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like a lot of indie devs.
That's a unique thing that nobody is tapping. Nobody's tapping.
Absolutely agree.
OTG, go ahead. My back. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I just made a quick comment. Get Tattoos Assassins on there, but I wasn't gonna say.
I bet you they could. I bet you freaking.
No, that game was a prototype.
Bill can make that happen.
It was.
Bill just reach out to somebody and get it, and that would be a freaking unique title that would be fun and that would sell.
I think that's what they need to do. They need to come out with exclusives. If they can just get exclusives, that'll change the game.
Dude,
it's no different than Mario, Crash Bandicoot. You have your exclusive titles.
Dude, they got Running Gun
I got it.
You know who would be so happy?
Oh yeah, we know Council Fanboy would get it. Council Fanboy would get that. Yo, put Bubsy on the iiRcade. Look, they need a mascot. You know what I'm saying? Give them Bubsy. Bubsy and freaking and Zoo. What? You don't remember Bubsy?
Dude,
Bubsy 3D?
Really? They'll have a better chance of winning it.
Calm down. Disclaimer that this is his own man. This is his own thoughts. No one has co-signed this. Please don't come at me for his comments.
Whoa.
If you want to address Moat on this, please reach out to Moat on his channel or in the comment section. Just address Moat, please.
Yo, real quick. Since you got your glasses on, no, leave him off for a second. Leave him off for a second. Go ahead, just yell out Terror Squad. What's up? but seriously though, like work with some indie devs, get some nostalgic feeling games. You know what game would probably be really dope on the iiRcade? And I don't like it, but my kid likes it. Super Meat Boy. Something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's easy enough to run, that's small enough, and the hardware can handle, man. Like stuff like that is the kind of stuff that you need to try to get on that platform.
Well, they can run Dreamcast game.
Well, yeah, of course.
Cyber
Sega already, so
yeah.
That's what I'm
Has
saying.
anybody played Cyber Shadow here? It's like a modern retro version of Ninja Gaiden. Those are the type of titles.
Gaiden, sir.
Let him say the way he does. I don't correct them with this rating either.
Always want to juggle them, bro. Are they? I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna be respectful.
Mario.
Dude, I know what game you're talking about, UAG. That's a good ass game.
And that takes nothing but like 10 megs of storage. It's literally like $5 on Game Pass. So I can imagine it'll be dirt cheap.
Ooh.
And it's a good game. It's a good game.
Look, Clay Fighters. That's what we need.
Yo, while you sitting there loading up the Killer Instinct Gold. Yo, I agree with Dreamcast Kyle's comment. Yo, they need to get Splatterhouse. That is a good freaking shout. Legit. Yeah, and then think about it. Right. But think about it. It's got replayability. CT Jason could do the review for the iiRcadians and be dressed up, you know what I'm saying, as the guy from Splatter. Yo, like that's a good shout, man. Legit.
Good.
Hey, the one you're talking about, UAG, was what, Cyber Shadow, right?
Yacht
games. Yeah. That was a good.
It's a good game.
Good game. I love that.
I've heard that name. Onto that, and I was like, this shit is legit, bro.
Like the Messenger's really good from Devolver Digital.
Yeah. Is that the roguelite Cyber Shadow? Is that roguelite game?
It's not really roguelike.
Y'all play chess
it's continuation.
I know y'all. I don't know about y'all. Y'all play chess at all?
Oh, I live on chess. You trying to lose some money?
That's what I'm saying. Battle chess, man. They need to put that money.
Yo, ain't none of y'all would beat me in chess. So let's get that straight.
I'll whip that ass. Don't go there.
I got pure chess on my PS4. Turn it on, fam. We can get busy.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's speaking to a bunch of dudes that ain't never get no JJ. Y'all need to stop.
Man,
with
if you
this
smart
shit,
than a
man.
mug, that's you be in them things, bro.
All right.
You don't know nothing about that.
You're right. You're right, Deadskins.
Yeah, whatever, mother.
Listen, when y'all get to the playoffs, come see me. Till that day happens,
we will.
Y'all ain't been to the playoffs since the playoffs with.
No, we were at the playoffs. What are you talking about?
When? When?
Like 2 years ago. You didn't see it? We went to the
2 years
playoffs.
ago, my ass. We got another $5 super chat. Super kick. Since you sitting here, bro, you better earn your seat, bro. Read that super chat, bro. And read it for real.
All right, $4.99 from Prince Malcolm. iiRcade should grab Adult Swim / CN games like a Black Dynamite, Beat 'em Up, Steven Universe, Dexter Laboratory, etc.
That would be a good relationship that they could build.
But that's almost as hard as getting a relationship with Nickelodeon, though. I mean, Cartoon Network. I mean, that's
it is. But what other? I mean.
Come on, get that SpongeBob.
It's not like people are dying, knocking the doors down for those particular titles
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon All Stars. Yeah. That would actually be pretty dope. That would legit be pro. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's about just getting them licenses. I don't know what's taking them so long. Are we gonna get new games?
They're a small company, bro. Like they're giving the fans what they want, man. They're slowly growing their fan base. They're getting better products out, man. Like iiRcade's doing what they're supposed to do. Hell, they're even on The Price is Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. They're doing what they're supposed to do.
That Games is on there too. I just want you to know that.
Ad Games is also selling commercial pinballs. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yo, UAG, hold on. You talking kind of reckless about Ad Games. Did that Ad Games check not clear this month?
What are you talking about?
Don't you have a podcast tomorrow? Don't you got a check tomorrow for Ad Games?
Yeah, we do. But
yeah. That check. Yeah, so that check cleared. Then
I'm telling you that they also are on. Yeah, I mean, what Arcade 1UP is in every damn freaking celebrity's house. Like I saw the freaking cabinet in Pete David's house, and he smokes.
Hold on. Are we really talking about Pete Davidson and having a Pac-Man cabinet, dog? Let me just put this in perspective. We're talking about Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson.
Hey, he's with the baddest girl, Kim Kardashian, right now.
He can legit do that. He could take that picture. Kim Kardashian with the Simpson cap.
What's up?
He can redo that whole shit.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian is Kim Kardashian is the baddest chick. Kim Kardashian.
She's one of the baddest.
She's not bad.
For real.
She's not bad. Put them glasses back on.
I'll put my glasses back on. I'm putting my glasses back on.
She's bad.
Kim K.
Yeah,
is the baddest chick right now.
He didn't say one of them.
One of the best. Okay, I thought I heard the baddest. I was like, wait, bro.
She's the baddest in the game. Yeah, for
sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay, one of them. I'll give you one. I'll give you one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a sensitive topic for Mo. Don't you?
All right, Mo.
Why is that sensitive topic for me?
Oh, all right. I gotta make fun of you. Who is one of the top baddest in?
Yeah. You had to.
As far as we talking about money, or we just talking about overall?
Dude, just chicks.
So real talk. One of the baddest, Rihanna. That woman is a low key billionaire. Hold on. She got money. She got cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So you got your Rihannas. I'm giving you Kim K. I'm letting you have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's bad. What do you think I was going to say? You think I was going to say something like Meg Thee Stallion or Saweetie or some crap like that? Doja Cat? Like, is this what I'm supposed to say? You know what I'm saying?
Not bad.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So all the cats. But Kim K, listen.
Beyonce, baby. And she born on now.
No. Beyonce, listen. Beyonce out here leaving kiss marks on Jay-Z's neck when he go out in public now, bro. She out here marking this dude, bro. I don't know, fam.
Beyonce's one of the baddest.
Is she bad? The question is she bad? I don't give a fuck what she do. Is she bad?
J-Lo too. J-Lo's one of the
baddest. J-Lo's forever gonna be bad. Forever gonna be bad.
We got J-Lo in the chat too. Listen.
Yeah, J-Lo,
bro. She in her 50s.
Hold on, Halle Berry's in her age. She's up there in her age, man. Like, yo, Halle get it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Talk shit to her because she's deaf out of one ear. You be like this, yo, fuck you, man.
I thought you was gonna say Kristen Dunst.
Nah, Kristen Dunst the kind of cat, bro. You just chill back and leave it. Like, but on that same train, right? Like, yo, like I don't like skinny chicks. I like my chicks thick and busty. But yo, Jennifer Aniston's kind of bad, dog. Like the little chick Rachel from Friends. She kind of bad. She's kind of bad, dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She kind of bad.
Horrible Bosses. She could get it in Horrible Bosses, bro.
Yeah, man.
She could get it up in that.
Yeah, man.
Because I don't understand why that man was scared of that JJ. No.
Yeah. The whole thing, a little respect.
Hold on, Rainwater.
Right
yeah,
no. So the thing is, right? So the thing about it is, right? It's not that I like Kim K isn't bad, but think about it, bro. She blew up because Ray J hit it first.
Yeah,
Ray J hit it first, and then she got a show, and then she got with Ye, and then she got some dough, and now she's messing with Pete while other people beat their meat, and Kim K is out here catching cash. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the gimmick. You know what I mean?
I'm a big Ye fan, man. So right now, I hate Pete Davidson, but I just had to back him up there.
Ray J made that whole family famous.
Nooner is absolutely right. Selma Hayek is bad as.
She's yes. And them things, I don't care if they fake. Them things be sitting out there, bro.
Yo, just chef's kiss for Selma Hayek.
If anybody remembers From Dusk Till Dawn,
everyone does. Come on.
Oh my god.
Is that real bad? And the Next Bodyguard, or the whatever the
Dusk Till Dawn made a lot of
the Hitman's Bodyguard.
men.
She was still bad in that bitch. I'm like, God damn! If you don't get finer than wine when you get older, baby. Anyway, with that being said, guys. I've given you enough information to, like, if you want to, pull out the lotion and something like that after the show, you go do what you do. That's okay. I won't judge you. This Saturday, right?
Janet.
We're going to have
Janet.
a guest, right?
Sinister Cabinet.
What?
No, don't say that. Don't mention that again.
I said Janet Jackson. He said something about a cabinet.
Paula, man.
This Saturday.
Paula, she's small, bro.
I'm just saying.
Paula's small, bro. Like she's small, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like she cool. She's small.
This Saturday, if you're feeling froggy and you feel like you want to test your might, come through. We're gonna have a gauntlet with Storm Queen, one of the baddest bitches in the retro fighting game community. So if you feeling froggy, you want to test your mic, come through.
I'm actually letting her warm up seat, keep the seat warm for me. I'm gonna take a break this weekend, go out with the family. So she can have the throne, keep it warm for me, Storm Queen. Because you don't want to show up the last 3 weeks when I was on the show. You made sure that I was going out on a family trip to come on the show. That's all I'm gonna say, UAG. But next weekend, if she shows up, she's gonna have my clothes ready. But I want her to do good this weekend, so we'll play next weekend. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I heard all that, but I was thinking about bad chicks like Catherine Zeta-Jones, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yo, Gal Gadot. You know what I'm saying? She all right.
Gal could get it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think she's a little
No Sinistar though. No Sinistar cabinet. With the modded hole in the back?
You with the damn fucking Sinistar.
You nasty, dog. You nasty, bro.
With the hole in the back.
I want to put my
God.
I want to coin slot that bitch.
Oh man. I can't let go of that video.
I thought Pamela was
look her up. I forgot about her.
Pam Anderson or Pam Grier?
Yeah, Pam Ann.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yo, Carmen Electra, she was straight too, and then she got all.
No, yeah. Carmen Electra was the finest when it came to the mask. There was no hotter version of her.
No, Yasmin Bleeth. Yasmin Bleeth was better than her.
Also, Nunu from ATL. Oh man, what was that? Megan Good.
Yeah, Megan Good. Yeah, Megan Good. Gabrielle Union, even though she messing with D-Wade. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Megan Fox just made a
Megan Fox
comeback,
before she went crazy. Like, before she got with that MKG or MGK
Miss
or
Jackson
whatever.
From Friday?
Right now, he's with Megan Fox.
He said Miss Jackson for Friday. You mean Miss Parker? Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, boys. When you gonna let me, Miss Parker?
It's been too long.
Oh my god! I was a young kid. I was all like, man, that scene was so cool when I was young.
Oh yeah, that scene got played a lot, bro. A lot.
This guy. Alexa Bliss.
No, CT, I would be with you on Stacey Dash, bro. But
Stacey Dash is dude. She was.
Oh, we talking about bad, yeah. Stacey, we talking about bad, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And first of all, I think she sold her soul to the devil. She ain't aged one bit for like 30 years.
Bro, you know black don't crack, man. Come on now. You know that.
It's next level. You get a wrinkle on something. She look exactly the damn same from
hold on, but Angela Bassett looks the same way right now, too, though.
She could keep her muscle ass arms out of here, bro. I don't want no one that look like when they gonna jerk your meat, they gonna rip your shit off.
But you were just putting Beyonce over. But you were just putting Beyonce over. You know what I'm saying? Unless we forget the She-Hulk pictures of Beyonce.
Not that arm. Not that arm, bro. No. You couldn't. No. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yo, there's a lot of cats in the chat talking about WWF divas and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot. I'm just sitting there looking like, yo, like this.
You lost it. Listen, man. Sometimes, like you know the scale with craziness and what you're dealing with. If that hotness is up here, then you could tolerate a certain amount of crazy. So her crazy, I'm sure I could probably deal with enough of her crazy because that hotness is too hot. So Stacey's dad, I know she's crazy, but it's too high. What just happened?
What was that? Well, yeah.
Was that Maddads?
Do you have Tourette's? Something, Maddads? Do you have Tourette's?
I thought I hit mute. My bad, y'all. My kid. I thought I hit. My bad.
I just thought you had Tourette's. I was like, what the fuck just happened then?
8 o'clock, man. Oh, damn, I'm past it. Oops. Okay, my bad.
Guys, I might be saying this wrong. Well, one more with the bad chicks. This was a chick I saw on purpose. It was a little wrestling event, a small little local one. And I saw this chick wrestling there, and she was small. And I was like, whoa.
So you're saying a midget. So you got to think.
Oh, Kira Hogan bad. Oh, yeah. Kira Hogan bad.
Pretty.
Oh, yeah. Kira Hogan bad. Yo, she's an impact, bro. Yeah, yo, look her up right now. Yo, Kira Hogan bad, fam.
She was at the local thing.
Yeah, she bad, fam.
She had energy.
Yeah,
man, I was
Kira Hogan.
You was trying to flip her up and do some tricks and shit.
Oh, yeah. Watching. I was like, dude, because it's a local one. So I was in the front, man. I was all like, hell yeah.
Yo, I think I see a print.
And it, what's so cool?
Kira, bro.
She was cool. You know, it was such a small event. It was she seemed like a cool person for real.
Oh man,
but man, she's bad. She's bad.
Yeah, Kira Hogan's nice, bro. Yeah, she stopped you in your tracks like she's nice. Yeah. Yeah, she's nice. Yeah, look at him Googling right now. He Googling. He like, yeah.
So, y'all gonna have a lot of hard talks after this show. We appreciate you guys stopping by, though. Love you guys. You've been supporting. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with all your friends. We're trying to make big things happen. And if you have some time, why don't you jump over to my man's MOAT channel right after this? He's gonna be fucking up P-Dubs.
Oh yeah, I do got P-Dubs. That's right.
And get that hat. WWE.
Right? Oh yeah, hold on. I can drop this in the chat, right? That goes there, right? Yeah. That'll work, right? Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, Prince Malcolm's right. Yo, Jay Cargill's. Yeah. Anyway, look, Jay Cargill's a whole snack, fam. She's a whole snack.
Yeah,
a whole snack. Yeah. But I'm gonna go beat P-Dubs out of his hat. Yeah. So he called me out in WWE 2K22, talking about he's been playing online and all this other jazz, and he wants one of my prized possessions, one of my Deadpool hats. And he's like, yo, I'll put up my Cobra Kai hat. Yo, I don't watch Cobra Kai. Yo, that show. But I'm going to take it and hang on my wall just because it's P-Dubs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do it for The Rock. And I'm going to do it for UAG. And I'm going to do it for anybody else who wants to smoke. So, yeah, MOAT Plays channel in like 27 minutes or 15, whenever the hell we get up out of here. So
I was feeling that whole promo until you said fuck Cobra Kai. That's a great show, man.
No, I said I don't watch it. So forget. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I said. I'm sure it's great. It's got many seasons. See, that's the reason why I haven't watched it yet.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg. You know and then you can also check out Welcome to Dai's channel. He's going to be doing some stuff on here and on his own channel. So go subscribe. His information is in the link below.
Thank you,
Read
sir.
more, do that. And my crew, love you guys. You guys are my brothers. And we will end this. I guess we'll see you next week. I'm not sure. I think we are. I mean, nothing else is happening. Hopefully, we got some news for you. Right?
I don't know.
Go pre-order your iiRcade. Go pre-order.
Go pre-order your iiRcade. And thank you everybody for joining. You've been lurking. You was there quiet. A12. Why you so quiet? You got to say something. Reset Rudy. He's still waiting. He does have a channel. Everybody got a channel here.